So, I am 26 years old and I am standing in my first house. I bought this at the end of the year in November, and it's February now. I've been remodeling it. My family's been helping me a lot, mainly my dad. Thankfully he's a contractor and has been working in this field for a lot of his life, so it's really helped me out a lot. In this video, I want to talk about how I did this at 26, as well as show you some clips from the day I bought the home. So I'm 26 now. I'll be 27 in a couple months. And my home buying journey started, it's probably been about 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, the market was a much riper place. There was a lot more opportunity. Not that there's not opportunity now, but there's just a lot more prevalent back then. So that's kind of what got me interested into wanting to look for a home. And that's when I started to save up money to buy a house. Thankfully, I was in a really fortunate position. My family said that I can live with them as long as I was in school full-time or I was in a job full-time working towards something. Thankfully, my parents didn't charge me any rent, which was really nice. I mean, I paid my own bills, phone bill, car insurance, blah, 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 that stuff. But as far as rent goes, I didn't have to pay any, which was nice and really helped me and free up a lot of income that I could use towards saving towards a home. For a long time, I was able to save about half of my paycheck, sometimes even more, and just put straight into savings and live off the other half. That's what got me a lot of my down payment. Now, over the course of the 4 to 5 years when I was saving, I did some things like stocks and short-term loans, things to help me get a little bit more money. But in the long end, just saving and just being consistent with it is what helped me get here in the long run. So about a year ago, I decided I was ready to start looking for a house, and I was not prepared for how long it would take and how frustrating it would be. It probably took me about a year to land this house after I started seriously looking. I looked at so many different houses, and oddly enough, the one that I ended up with is on the same street as the house I've been living in with my parents for the past 6-7 years or so. A lot of people might think that's weird living close to your parents, but I don't think it's that big of a deal for me. I have a good relationship with them, and I think it's a great thing being close to your parents, staying close to family. That also means if I'm ever, running a little on food down here, I just take a short walk down the road and raid the cabinets. It's that simple. Easy trick, guys. How can you not afford to live in this economy? Just live next to your parents and steal their stuff. It's simple. So that's my story on how I was able to afford a house at 26. I don't have a crazy high-paying job or anything. I make, 35-ish a year. Nothing crazy at all. Just being smart with your money is really what gets you there in the long run. Now I'm going to cut back to November when I bought the house so you can see what that day was like for me. I've been working towards this thing 3, 4, 5 years now, and today's finally the day. I will be buying my first house. I've been wanting to buy a house for years now. I decided to do it seriously about 4 years ago. I started saving up my money for a down payment. 4 years ago, the market was a much different place. It would have been way easier, and as time went on, as I kept saving, the market just got worse and worse and worse. I'm sure you're well aware. And once I started seriously looking at houses, once I had the down payment, it's taken me about a year. I gave up so many times. And finally, everything aligned, and I got a house in the part of town I wanted. It's super close to where I currently live. It worked out perfectly. It's close to work, close to my family. It's exactly what I wanted, and it's relatively affordable for this economy, which is good. It's just 1 bed, 1 bath, nothing fancy, not a big house or anything, but it has a little over an acre. It has a screened-in back porch. I mean, I'm very happy with what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna be signing the papers here soon. Not looking forward to signing my whole life away, and this is the most money I've ever spent in one sitting. But that's life, right? Getting into crippling debt. And after signing my name, probably 30 different times, the house is mine. Made a little pit stop, got a mailbox back there because the one on there now is a little old and decrepit. My dad was so kind and hooked me up with a new mailbox. And numbers. Don't forget the numbers. That's the first thing we're gonna do, and over the course of next week, we'll deep clean it and do all the basic stuff like that and see where we stand. I know I'm going to be remodeling the bathroom, not myself. I'm just going to do the demo and then have someone else actually remodel it. I'm not looking forward to see how much that costs. I feel like it's going to be a lot, but the bathroom needs it. All right, so it's the next day. I've officially closed on the house. It is mine. I want to show you a few things, but I don't want to show like everything because it's not move-in ready. There's a lot of stuff I want to do before I want to show it off. I mean, I could move into it, but it's not move-in ready, The first things, which I probably won't be able to fix, is this ceiling, as I can touch it standing up. They're very short ceilings. I mean, I don't bonk my head on it, but if I jumped really hard, it might hit my head. I'm in the kitchen right now. Not a whole lot's going to change in here besides paint and just general cleaning up and stuff. probably gonna say how it is. The one thing I do want to show is once I go through the bedroom, which is a small bedroom, but that's gonna be fine because I have this right here. It is actually a closet. It's just a big closet, but I'm gonna turn this, I'm thinking, into like my office, because I just have a big desk in my room right now, so splitting off my desk and making it into an office would free up my bedroom area. Plus I really like that room because it's actually like 8 or 9 foot ceiling instead of 7 or whatever this is. So I think I'm gonna turn that into my office. And the next thing I want to show you, definitely get rid of this chandelier. Not my thing. I have a screened-in back porch. Honestly, I was most excited about the screened-in back porch. Definitely gonna get some different chairs, but the screened-in back porch is like half the size of the house. Like it's huge. Yeah, I'm really excited to hang out here during the summer. I bought the house in November, so it's cold, so probably won't be out here too much at first. But yeah, that's basically all I want to show for now. I'm not going to show you the bathroom because the bathroom is the very first thing we're doing. We're going to demo the bathroom, remodel it right off the bat. If you're interested in seeing more of my first time homebuyer journey, next week I'll be posting a video that's just a tour of the house. I've gotten a lot done since the first clips I took of the house, so I want to show that off. Not quite done, but getting a lot closer.